What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. First off, quick announcement, I have one slot available now via my coaching service on Patreon. If you're looking to improve your Go Battle League skills or your Pokemon PvP skills in general, maybe get to rank 9 or even rank 10 this season and in the future, consider signing up for my coaching service, link in the description. Just check out my Patreon. And today, I hit rank 8 for season 4 of Go Battle League. I'm using a Shadow Swampert line again, and I'm going to start the battles right now. This team is kind of inspired by FP Sticks. He was running a Swampert, Skarmory, Registeel line, and I decided to switch out Skarmory with my Deoxys defense just to make it a little more balanced. And that's the lead we wanted to see, a AWAC. We're actually going to stay in and throw this Hydro Cannon against the Swampert, and this way we'll probably get a shield, and then we can commit a shield to this Deoxys. Deoxys can easily eat one move, but this Swampert we know is going to get off multiple moves, so we're going to have to shield one at some point. I'm going to let this one go through. He'll probably be out of energy here, especially because he goes for the Sludge Wave. So if he went for Hydro Cannon, he would have had some residual energy. But now we have 2 Psycho Boosts in case he decides to shield. He lets it go through. That's great. What's going to come in? Let's see. It's a Galvantula. So this is okay. We can throw this Rock Slide. Even though we've been debuffed, this will do a lot of damage. So it actually still gets a shield. We're going to try and get to the Psycho Boost if we can. We barely get to the Psycho Boost. It's not going to do a ton, but it's going to do some nice chip damage. Maybe put it into Flash Cannon range because we know they have an AWAC. And our Reggie does not want to see the AWAC, so that's why we come in with a Reggie here instead of Swampert, and we have the alignment we want, and Swampert can get to this Hydro Cannon, and we safely should win this one. This will do so much damage. Look at that, almost one-shots the AWAC. Isn't that crazy? A move that only takes 5 mud shots, almost like 4.5 mud shots, because you get to the second Hydro Cannon in 4 mud shots. So a move that only takes like 4.5 mud shots to get to, one shots the AWAC. That's just so crazy. And this Hydro Cannon will be more than enough to take out the Galvantula. Not sure why he went for Discharge there instead of Lunge. Lunge hits for neutral versus Discharge would be resisted. Going into the next game. Swampert versus Vigoroth. Okay, this is not great because these body slams are super spammy and are going to hurt. So what I decided to do is build up a little bit of energy. I'm going to shield this first one, and I'm going to go for double Hydro Cannons because I should be able to get to 2 before he gets to his second body slam, just barely. And we're probably going to get 1 shield here. Look how much that Hydro Cannon does. If I went for Sludge Wave, that probably would have one-shot the Vigoroth. But I just go for the Hydros. I make an aggressive play here, attempting to counter down the Vigoroth before it throws its energy. But he was nice, made a nice play and swapped out, conserving that energy. So we have to be aware that the Vigoroth has at least 1 body slam stored, almost 2. This is not a very good matchup for our Deoxys because the Stunfisk is tank. It's going to be spamming off moves for neutral damage, and our Rock Slide is not going to do very much at all since it's resisted. So what I do is I throw the 1 Rock Slide and then I go for double Psycho Boosts. This first one will do a nice bit of damage. It won't KO. Going for the second one, I'm thinking I survive this, so I actually don't shield, and I click the Psycho Boost, and I actually don't charge the bubbles because what I want is to farm it down with Swampert. And in comes Vigoroth, and I'm actually going to let my Swampert go, because what I'm thinking at this point is he has 2 answers to Reggie in the front, so whatever's in back is probably not very good against Reggie, and we were correct in assuming that because it's a Skarmory, and Reggie eats Skarmory for breakfast. We don't have to worry about any charge moves really, especially in an even 1 shield scenario. If Skarmory was like loaded on energy and we were like half health, that'd probably be a tough situation, but in an even matchup, that's an easy win for Reggie. Just straight Focus Blast. Going up in this next one. Okay, Swampert versus Azumarill. You're going to see a lot of Azumarill leads, and it's a shiny at that. So here's what I do here. he does the right thing because he gets to the Ice Beam like one turn before we get to that first Sludge Wave. I'm going to try and bait here with Hydro Cannon. Hopefully we get the shield. We do get the shield. That's amazing. Now we're going to be a little bit ahead on energy. I'm building up, building up. I go for another Hydro Cannon bait. Can I get both shields? I get both shields. I double bait. That's amazing. We're one mud shot away. So I'm expecting him to make a quick swap here. So I'm not going to throw. We were correct. He makes the quick swap. Nice play by him. So we came in with our Registeel. I thought it was a little bit safer because I know in this no shield matchup I can just win by landing 2 flash cannons. Versus if he had Shadow Ball, I know most people aren't gonna have Shadow Ball on a safe swap Hypno, but it's possible. So I decided to go for Reggie. I thought the odds of him running Focus Blast were smaller than the odds of him running Shadow Ball. So that's why I came in with Reggie. Gonna get to this second flash cannon. I overcharged my energy a little bit. In comes Azu, and we make a quick swap into our Swampert to knock out this Azu because we have a Sludge Wave stored. That's amazing for us. And now we even get to a Hydro Cannon. This is actually huge because if we don't get to this Hydro Cannon, we're in kind of a tough spot because Scrafty would be ahead on energy and 2 foul plays would KO our Deoxys and the counters would just kind of destroy our Registeel, who's very low. So the fact that we were able to get to that Hydro Cannon was actually the difference in this match. You see how much foul play does. Probably could have just countered down from that range, but better safe than sorry. We're going to go for this Psycho Boost to make sure we take out the Scrafty. GG's there. I think that's 3-0 so far. Yeah, this is a fun team to use. Shadow Swampert, man. It's so crazy how much damage it does, how spammy it is. Can't take a hit too well, but I mean, every Pokemon's going to have some sort of weakness. Going against this Azu. Oh, I think this was a pretty crazy game. So we're going to try the same thing this time because we're just coming off a game in which we double baited an Azu, right? So I think we're going to try and double bait again. We get this first bait with the Hydro Cannon, which is amazing. We're going to shield no matter what. So if you're an Azu against me, tip for you, don't go for the Hydro Pump. Or maybe I shouldn't give you guys those tips because I'm going to shield no matter what. But here's a mistake we make. So I actually end up learning that if we bait with the first Hydro Cannon, there's no reason to go for another one because we're going to outpace them to the next 2 Sludge Waves before they can get 2 moves off. So yeah, going for that second bait is actually quite unnecessary. It would just make it like even more one-sided. That time we go for the Sludge Wave, we take it out. In comes a Sableye, and Sableye wreaks havoc against our back line. Deoxys just gets destroyed by Sableye, and luckily we just barely get to this Hydro Cannon. This is absolutely massive because this Sableye would have been a problem for our back line. Now we can come in, we have to come in with Reggie, but the thing is our lock-ons are double resisted. They're going to be doing like almost nothing to the Sableye. In comes a AWAC, so this is the Azu double ghost line, popularized by Tho Tectical. And we're going to get off this rock slide, which is nice, before he gets to the Shadow Ball. This will almost put the Marowak into Flash Cannon range, which is what we need. We need to be able to put it into Flash Cannon range before we get too much damage done to ourselves. We didn't get to that Psycho Boost, but luckily we can get to this Flash Cannon. It does not KO, but it puts it into lock-on down range, which is amazing. This Sableye, though, has 2 foul plays stored. It has a ton of energy. Are we going to be able to survive 2 foul plays and the Shadow Claws before we can lock on down? It's going to be super close. At this point, I was honestly thinking, oh man, this is over. Like, he's going to Shadow Claws down. But check this out. We lock on down the Ghost Pokemon. That's a 1 damage fast move, normal type against a Ghost, double resisted. But it has to do at least 1 damage, right? It has to do some damage. So the fact that it's doing some damage actually allows us to win that game. Pretty crazy finish there. Locking on down the Sableye. So this is a pretty bad lead for us. Looking back, I think maybe I should have just insta-swapped because I allow this Obama Snow to get so much energy. That's another thing, by the way. This is a pretty good response to our Deoxys too. In the comments, a lot of people are saying, Rise, it's pronounced Obama Snow. I know it's Obama Snow. And I know I was saying Obama Snow because in the community, when Obama Snow was getting all popular, got the powder snow buff, a lot of people were just calling him Obama Snow, like to be funny, obviously after the former president of the US. So I was just calling him Obama Snow like as a funny thing. I didn't actually think it's pronounced Obama Snow. But if it bothers people that much, I will say Obama Snow. So I actually do shield that Mud Bomb because I have 2 Psycho Boosts. So I know I can either win switch or get a shield. I'm most likely going to get a shield. He's probably not going to just let me get switch like that. And honestly, I think I had to risk it for the biscuit here. I think I had to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, I think I should have double shielded, even though I might have got mud shot down before I got, because at this point, even though I catch this weather ball, which is nice, Azu, if Azu has Hydro Pump here, it's gonna win this, and then our Swampert is in a very tough situation against the Obama Snow. So I think it was probably worth double shielding to get switch. I'm not sure exactly if it would have made the difference. Unfortunately, this Azu does have Hydro Pump. I was hoping it was running Play Rough Ice Beam like most people. And then looking back on this game, there's also one thing I potentially could have done different here. I was not quick enough to switching, and I didn't click the Hydro Cannon immediately either. So I'm worried of another Hydro Pump. I kind of have to shield, and then he swaps. Very nice. My only chance is to somehow bait and still get to a Sludge Wave, which is not going to happen because this Obama Snow has energy. Unfortunately, he takes us out with an energy ball. So I think trying harder to win switchback against that Stunfisk, or potentially throwing the Hydro Cannon against the Azu when I had it, may have made a difference. Maybe it wouldn't have, because we either would have been down a shield, and Swampert might have just got one shot anyway, or yeah, I don't know. Maybe it would have made a difference. Maybe it wouldn't have. Who knows? Hindsight's 2020. But I think even in our one loss that set, we go 4-1. I think we potentially, if we played better, could have gone 5-0. But we get to rank 8 nonetheless here in Season 4. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I'd very much appreciate it. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.